Tomahawk gaming desktop is a fully modular toolless design and an extremely compact chassis. So if you look over here to your right-hand side, you'll see on the far right is the Intel NUC compute element. So that is very similar to the standard NUC. It's just shrunken down just a little bit, and you see that there's a PCIe bridge sticking out of the bottom of it. So that right there contains your CPU, your motherboard, your RAM, and your SSD slots. And then to the left, you'll see that we have a dedicated GPU as well. Right now we have the RTX 2080 out there. However, you are able to use other graphics cards. What's nice about this thing is that, like I said, it's super modular. So if you want to upgrade your SSD, you pop open the shroud, pop new SDs. You want to upgrade your RAM, once again, you open up the shroud.
It's a mini PC and like
Exactly.
your Razer Core X type of form
Exactly,
factor, yeah.
And then very similar to the Razer Core X, you simply slot those two cards in, plug in your PCIe 8 pins, close the lid, and you're good to go. You got to set up a gaming desktop.
So I've got the Core, and I must admit, I do like the way how it opens and closes.
Yeah, it's got the same mechanism with the latch on the back that you open it up, open, slide it shut. You can build this thing in about 30 seconds.
Now what CPU options do you have in it?
So right now we're using the Intel i9 9th gen processor. It's 8 cores right there. Intel does offer it in a 5 and 7, i7 and i5 variant as well.
So there's a mobile chip, eh?
Yes, yes. So we do that primarily to make sure the thermals are all in check and everything. It is primarily, first and foremost, a gaming desktop. That we think that's going to help tremendously with keeping the thermals down and in check, because it is a very small case. Although we do a pretty good job of naturally ventilating the heat upwards. As you can see, there is perforation at the top where we have two 120 millimeter fans to pull air out of there. Those fans are upgradable to 140 millimeters as well. Once again, very easy for users to do.
Very good. And then RAM, is that upgradable or is that soldered on?
That is upgradable as well. Like
Nice.
I said, you open up the shroud, pop the new RAM. There are two DDR4 SODIMM slots in there. They're each capable of holding up to 32 gigs of RAM. That's 64 gigs total you could slot in this thing, which is quite a bit.
Yes,
As for the SSD, there are two M.2 slots in there.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Each of those can hold up to 4 terabytes. So you're looking at 8 terabytes max if you absolutely needed the most storage.
You know, I was wanting to build one of these years ago myself.
Yeah.
It'd be great for like a LAN party.
Yeah, exactly. And what's
portable.
nice is that we'll also be selling the case as a standalone as well. That's going to be referred to as the Razer Tomahawk N1. That's the standalone case. So if users don't want to buy the Intel NUC that we're selling, or they don't want the GPU that we're offering, they're more than welcome to buy their own case and then slot in their own NUC, their own GPU.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then power supply in there is what, 500 watts?
It's a SFX PSU in there. Not nailing down the details of that just yet. Those can go from 550 all the way up to 750. Although we're not discussing what we're going to be using in there just yet.
All right, great. I'll take some footage of that after. And then laptop-wise, any changes there?
So yes, in the laptop side right now, we can't talk about much, but I can say that our 15 and 17-inch Razer Blades are going to be upgraded to 300 hertz refresh rate panels, and they're also going to be using the latest 10th gen Intel Core i7 processors. Those are capable of up to 5 gigahertz clock speeds. So we have some other announcements we're going to be making with them come later this year, but right now, that's all we have to say about the laptops.
I've seen some 1,000 nit mini LED displays. You're going to jump on board on that?
Nothing to talk about right now. Only thing we have to say for the displays is 300 hertz refresh rates.
Got you.
Yes.
And the AMD laptops coming up?
Not at this current point in time. Don't have anything to share about AMD. Right now we are sticking with the NVIDIA GPUs.
All right, and while I've got you on camera, when are you going to send me my first review unit?
When you ask for it.
I did, I emailed you, so I'll send you one later.
Okay, we'll have to follow up then.
Okay.
I have a memory of a goldfish, I assure you.
I know you got a lot of people.